Hello and welcome to this Volkswizard car sales video on this 2017 67 Reg Mark 7.5 Golf GTD Estate DSG. It's done just 52,000 miles, which is low for a diesel. It's had 3 owners from new. The last owner had it for 5 years and bought it from listers in Stratford-upon-Avon. I'm not sure about owner 2, but first owner, looking at where it was delivered when it was new, was Volkswagen UK. So with a D registration number, which it has got, it's quite possibly an ex-Bentley employee car, so they would have had it for 6 months and then it would have been moved on. So that makes it quite a long time with owner 2 and owner 3. It's in indium grey, which I think is a really nice colour. The wheels originally were the diamond cut and black Sevilles, which we still have the same wheels, but they're just done in black because the owner had them refurbished and they went again, so the refurbisher just said, should we do them in black? And whilst I don't like black wheels on cars that shouldn't have black wheels, this style of wheel was actually available in black. It did have a red pinstripe around the edge, which would be a nightmare to refurbish, but yeah, you could have a black Seville wheel. So unlike, say, a Parker on a GTI, which you'd never have in black. So it's totally standard spec, which for 7.5 is good. We've got Apple CarPlay, we've got heated seats, we've got adaptive cruise. There are some modifications that I need to get out of the way first. So we have red brake calipers, which the last owner did. He was a guy, I think, older than me, but he just liked, working on his cars. So they're red. We have got a Maxton little spoiler there, which I think looks pretty good. Didn't notice it really till I had it for a few days. And we've also got rubber mats and a load liner. So whilst he did, make modifications, he also looked after the car. So that's in there, which means the rest of it's mint and rubber mats inside. The other modification, which I do need to tell you about, is that this car's got a remap by a company called Oscarli. Now, I hadn't heard of them, but it turns out it's a company that's run by the guy who was technical manager at Revo. So effectively, it's a Revo remap. It could even be better. It won't be worse than Revo. And I've driven it a lot. I drove it back from Hereford, where the owner lived. And it's how you'd expect a GTD estate to feel. They are a bit flat, particularly as they rev. This feels more like a GTI now. So standard, these are 184 horsepower. I'd imagine it's somewhere in the 200s, but it's the drivability. The owner didn't have the map done to win drag races. He had it done because he wanted greater overtaking capability. These aren't really that good for that, and because he lived in Hereford mainly on A and B roads, he wanted to get past slow, farm traffic and stuff more safely. It's got a set of Michelin Pilot Sport 5s, which is a good sign. It's got a full history, initially by Volkswagen, then in recent years it's been done by a specialist, and they're the ones that did the remap. So that's all in the history, serviced every year, really good service history, better that it's not been at main dealer because your money goes further. We've also got sill protectors. I think these possibly genuine Volkswagen, because they're not aluminium or anything like that, and they're lovely because you need them on a Golf. And we have the complete book pack in there. It's a very tidy car. There is a little bit of bubbling on some of the wheels, but they've not been curbed to any significant degree worth refurbishing. There might be a little chip here and there. You've seen in the boot, front and rear parking sensors. It was G-Technic protected as well, which is a good sign. And as you can see, it is pretty damn perfect. I don't think it's had much activity on the back seats, and the driver's seat, which wore a bit thin on my own car at 130k, is still pretty much like brand new. Again, not kicked about. You can tell by the owner fitting these that he obviously taken a lot of care with it. Nice Volkswagen keyring as well. Stainless pedals, and yeah, it's all in really good order. DSG shifter, climate control blows nice and cold. Cup holder in there, all nice and clean. Centre armrest, paddle shifters, auto headlights. 52,532 miles. Let's finish off with a look under the bonnet. Electric folding mirrors, of course. Discs, tiny bit of a lip, but nothing to worry about. And tyres, well, they were manufactured 33rd week of 23, so they've not done many miles. But I wouldn't say they were brand new. And here we have the engine then, so 2 litre, 184 horsepower, turbo diesel, common rail, and they're pretty reliable. The 130k one I had was amazing actually. This drives a lot better because it's lower mileage, so the suspension isn't as baggy, and actually it's got a really nice chassis. I wouldn't mess with this car because it's still really fresh, feels really tight on the road. Still got a Volkswagen battery, not sure if that's been replaced at some point. That's a good sign. All the stickers are there. This is what they all do, unfortunately, but it's nice and clean. And just like the back plate, the front one is the Lister's one as well. So there we have this very tidy, tastefully modified 7.5 GTD estate. If you need any more information on it, get in touch with me here at Volkswizard, Andrew Chappell, by email, andrew@volkswizard.co.uk. Thanks for watching.